Before you continue this video, check the time. If it's anywhere close to 2:17 a.m., you should stop listening right now, because this story is not meant to be heard at that time. They say, everyone has a second version of themselves, a version that only wakes up when the world is asleep. Most people never meet it, but if you are awake at 2:17 a.m., for too many nights, it doesn't stay inside anymore. And once you hear it breathe behind you, you are never alone again. Before this story continues, I need you to understand something. Fear does not arrive suddenly, it grows, slowly, silently. This story is not meant to scare you in one moment, it is meant to stay with you long after the video ends. So if you're listening to this alone, late at night, with the lights off, just remember, something inside you is listening too. I didn't stay awake because I couldn't sleep, I stayed awake because sleeping felt unsafe. At night, my thoughts became louder, clearer, more honest. During the day, I wore a mask. At night, it slipped, and slowly, I started noticing patterns. Every night, my eyes drifted to the clock. 2:10, 2:12, 2:15, always close to 2:17 a.m., as if my body remembered something my mind had forgotten. That night, I didn't check the time checked me. My phone lit up without a sound. One message: "You're late." I froze. Late for what? Another message appeared: "We only have 1 minute." The room felt smaller, like the walls had leaned in, just to listen. I stood up. My shadow didn't. It stayed seated on the bed. I turned around slowly. The shadow raised its head, and smiled. That smile felt wrong, not evil, patient, like it had been waiting for years. Inside the bathroom, the mirror was fogged. I hadn't used hot water. A finger dragged across the glass. From the inside, words appeared: "You let me grow." The reflection stepped closer, its lips moved. Before the voice arrived: "Every night you stayed awake, you fed me." He didn't call himself a ghost, he called himself a consequence. The human brain, he said, creates backups, versions, emergency selves, one for survival, one for fear, one for darkness. Most people suppress them, but I didn't sleep, and what you don't suppress learns to stand. My house unfolded, not outward, inward, rooms beneath rooms, each one darker, each one colder. In one room, I saw myself as a child, crying in the corner. In another, I saw myself screaming, with no mouth. And in the deepest room, a version of me, sitting calmly, waiting. The clock appeared again, 2:16 a.m., he smiled. "We don't switch suddenly," he said, "we overlap." For 1 minute, we shared the same body. My thoughts slowed, his thoughts sharpened. I felt lighter, colder, calmer. The next day, people said I looked different, calmer, more confident, but something was missing. I didn't blink as often, I smiled without feeling it, and at night, I stopped feeling tired. I started waiting for it, counting down: 2:14, 2:15, 2:16, at 2:17, the world felt quiet, perfect, whole. That's when I realized I wasn't waiting for him, he was waiting for me to stop resisting. If you've made it this far, ask yourself something: why are you still awake? Why did this story feel familiar? And why, right now, do you feel the urge to check the time? Because if it's close to 2:17 a.m., then maybe this story isn't ending, maybe it's switching. Comment below: I heard it. Subscribe, because the next story won't be about me, it will be about what happens when the night version decides to stay forever.